So the next thing that you want to understand about your tennis serve is your toss. So the first thing that we want to know about our toss is that the flat serve and the kick serve have a different toss position. So with your flat serve, you want to toss parallel to the baseline, or you want to toss towards the net post, because we want the toss on the flat serve to connect with the hitting zone of the flat serve. So let's say we're going to hit a flat serve, the racket is going to move into the court like this, and we want ideally our ball to be tossed around here so the hitting zone can all kind of work in unison together. All right, so with our flat serve, we're going to toss parallel to the net post or towards the net post, and we want the ball to kind of fall into the court like that. Now with our spin or kick serve, we're going to toss over the chest. So ideally you want the ball to fall on the chest if you let the ball drop and you didn't hit the ball, okay? Because on our spin serve, we're trying to brush up and spin the ball. And remember, topspin is an upward movement creating downward force. So you want to put topspin on the ball. So you're going to want the ball to fall over the chest so you can connect over the body like this, all right? So understand the difference between your flat serve and your kick serve toss position, all right? So the next thing that we want to keep in mind is how do we hold the ball in our toss and how do we hit an accurate toss, okay? So when we're going to toss, we want to hold the ball kind of at this position, all right? So not so much on the fingertips, kind of in the middle of the fingers, all right? But we definitely don't want to palm the ball, all right? So when we're going to toss, you want to be mindful of where you're tossing. So you don't want to start the release too low, and you definitely don't want to start the release too high. What you want to do is you want to toss the ball at just about eye level, okay? So right when the ball's right here at about eye level, that's when you want to release. And at your release, you don't want to let the ball roll off because that's going to make the ball spin. You simply want to release like this so you can avoid spin. And that's going to help the ball fall more accurately. So don't get discouraged with the toss because the toss is a really, really difficult technique. And even professional players struggle with this sometimes. But the best way to get your toss more accurate is to simply practice. And more specifically, practice with a reference point. So imagine a reference point. For instance, on our flat serve, we want to toss more or less out into the court. So what we're going to do is use our tennis racket or use a basket as our reference point in our toss. Okay? And try to just be aware of your toss and just focus on the toss and disconnect all the other aspects of the serve to improve your toss. All right? So we're just focusing on practicing the toss right now. And let's see, and do your best to try to connect the toss with the racket there. All right, that was a little close. You know, it's difficult to get it. It's more about getting the toss more accurate than perfect because the toss is a really, really difficult and complicated movement. Okay. One more. Okay. So another thing is, and this is the last tip that we're going to talk about with the toss, is you don't want to have your arm completely erect, all right, where the arm is locked. You want to have the arm erect but not completely erect, okay? But you probably don't want to have the arm too bent. So you want to kind of be balanced and have your arm straight out like this, all right? So that's how the toss works. This has been Bryson LaFleur with another tennis improvement video. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, great luck out there on the tennis court. Thanks.